Welcome to the latest edition of the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary, direct from our newsroom, otherwise known as my compost heap. Let's see what stories we're working on this hour. We got a half grapefruit eaten, that's not news. Helmets, even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, people are still doing some stuff they always did, like riding bicycles, wearing helmets, and running over people who run bicycles. And one of the drivers did the other day by the Farmington Canal Trail, and they left the scene. Thankfully, the rider was okay, and the cops caught her, because the cops are doing their jobs too. And then 2 days later, 60 people came into New Haven to ride their dirt bikes all over the town and terrorize people. They even brought a U-Haul, but the cops caught 9 of them, busted, and got 12 of their ATVs and dirt bikes, and they're gonna grind them to bits. Okay, people are even drinking in a pandemic. And they had an argument. 2 guys were going around the hill night drinking about who was going to pay next. One knifed the other one to death. And in only a couple of days, the cops solved the case and they made an arrest. The way to go. And I do find that in a pandemic, one does increase one's appreciation for bourbon. Now, you won't need this bicycle pipe if you like to use New Haven's bike share, because there is no more New Haven bike share. They announced this week that they're going to discontinue the program. And some people are saying, see, you should never done it. I say, no, it's a great idea to try. We should try good ideas. And when the pandemic lifts, let's try it again and see what we can learn from what we did it last time. Look at these swabs. I don't know, they're not big enough to do a test. And we're going to need a lot more if we're going to open up colleges and universities. We're hoping that in the fall, Yale, Southern, Quinnipiac, UNH all come back, because we need people in town and learning's better in person. But this week, Rick Levin used to run Yale, Linda Lorimer, they gave the governor some good advice about how to figure out when to start and gradually do it. Offices first, labs, and then if numbers are going down, there are enough supplies and tests, then they could try to reopen. Let's hope that it happens. We got some guitar strings, folks. That must mean there's music in town. We got Rocky Lawrence and we got Tabisa at Westville Art Walk. It's going to take place this weekend, Friday night and Saturday, but they already recorded the music. And they're going to have the ducky race. So if you go to westvillartwalk.org, this Friday night and Saturday, it's on. And boy, people opened up their wallets and their hearts this week. It was the annual Great Give, and we helped nonprofits in town communally through the Community Foundation's Great Give. And we doubled our record pretty much. 17,000 people gave $3.57 million to help 397 organizations on the front lines, helping people get fed, nourishing their souls, have homes. And we need in the pandemic, the last record was 1.87 million. So you know what? We're going through the toughest time ever, but we're going to get through it together. And it might even be time to bring out the thinning shears. Until next time, this is Paul Bass from the Vlog News Summary at the New Haven Independent. Remember, always pick up your trash and wear your mask.